माइक तो पकड़ लेगा, इतना तो रहेगा। उसके बाद ये लाइट जाएगा। अरे माइक तो पकड़ लेगा, इतना तो रहेगा। उसके बाद ये लाइट जाएगा।
ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
कल जैसे ही 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 पूर्व कल जैसे ही पूर्व कल जैसे ही पूर्व
गाड़ी ऐसी खड़ी कर दी यार इस मौके पे, इस मौके पे।
साइलेंस साइलेंस। भारत के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी के निधन से मैं व्यक्तिगत रूप से बहुत व्यथित हूं। वो हम सबको छोड़ करके उनका जाना न केवल देश के लिए बल्कि मेरे लिए विशेष रूप से एक बहुत महान क्षति है, अपूर्णीय क्षति है। वो सौम्यता, दिव्यता और विनम्रता के प्रतीक थे। भारत जिस समय आर्थिक चुनौतियों से गुजर रहा था, वो हमारे सामने आए वित्त मंत्री के रूप में। उन्होंने देश को आगे ले गए, उन चुनौतियों को भी हमने पार किया। और मैं कह सकता हूं कि आर्थिक जगत के लिए या इंडियन इकॉनमी के लिए डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह एक आधुनिक निर्माता, आधुनिक सुधारक। मैं उनको बार बार अपनी विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि देता हूं, उनको प्रणाम करता हूं, उनकी महान आत्मा की शांति के लिए ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
आज देश की युवा पीढ़ी जानना चाहे तो वो डॉक्टर साहब ने क्या दिया?
Dr. Manmohan Singh ji was a gentleman prime minister who was an epitome of probity, accountability and transparency in public life, who was a remarkable man with absolute simplicity and an affable style that unnerved and won over the biggest of his critics. Everybody knows that the modern day India, when the economy was opened and liberalization was introduced, the father of the modern economy of India is Dr. Manmohan Singh. Just a fact I want to tell the young. There was a time when our foreign reserves were 3 billion when Dr. Manmohan Singh took over. When he left charge, the foreign reserves were 300 billion. He ushered in economic reforms, but he ensured that those economic reforms did not lead to concentration of power in the hands of the few, but distributive justice and inclusivity are two things that Dr. Manmohan Singh stood for. He promoted business, but he also ensured that right to work, right to food, right to education, right to forest rights for forest dwellers, right to compensation for farmers, all these were also woven into the economic growth story of India. That's why he said distributive justice, inclusivity and growth, they must go hand in hand, otherwise economic progress alone will have no meaning.
Just before you met the family member of late Dr. Manmohan Singh, what's the reaction of the family member today?
This is a solemn occasion. We all are grieving his demise. I think the entire nation, every right-thinking person in India or the world today feels that the loss is irreparable, unfathomable. It can never be filled, this gap. But it is also a satisfaction that Dr. Manmohan Singh ji lived a full life and his words, his thoughts, his feelings, his simplicity, accountability, transparency, by setting a personal example, will always guide us, not only congressmen and women, but the whole country. He was a committed congressman with a solid Congress ideology, and all his actions and policies therefore worked towards including every single Indian in the India's growth story.
Congress Party demand
डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी का हमारे बीच से चला जाना न केवल देश के लिए एक महान क्षति है, बल्कि मेरे लिए व्यक्तिगत भी। मैं उनको बरसों से जानता था। राष्ट्रपति भवन में उनसे मेरी भेंट होती थी। वो सौम्यता और विनम्रता के एक प्रतीक थे, भारतीय राजनीति के एक पुरोधा थे, और मैं समझता हूं कि इंडियन इकोनॉमी के एक आधुनिक निर्माता थे। मैं अपनी विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि उनको।
देश के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय मनमोहन सिंह जी, इनके निधन का हम सभी को बहुत बहुत दुख है। देश में मनमोहन सिंह जी की एक अपनी छवि रही है, एक अर्थशास्त्री के रूप में, उसके बाद एक रिजर्व बैंक के गवर्नर के रूप में, वित्त सचिव के रूप में, मंत्री के रूप में, प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में उन्होंने अपने कर्तव्यों का बहुत अच्छे तरीके से निर्वहन करने का प्रयास किया है। विशेष रूप से भारत को एक नई आर्थिक दिशा देने का जो प्रयास उन्होंने किया, वो भी भारत में एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण कदम रहा है। देश के सेवा करते हुए कई अच्छे कार्य भी उन्होंने किए हैं। एक अर्थशास्त्री के रूप में उनका किया हुआ कार्य भी बहुत सराहनीय रहा है। ऐसे व्यक्ति का हमारे बीच से निकल जाना निश्चित रूप से हमारे देश के लिए एक बहुत बड़ी क्षति है। मैं उनको विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि अर्पण करता हूं, और उनका जो परिवार है, उस परिवार के दुख में हम सभी लोग शामिल हैं। इस प्रकार से मैं परिवारजनों को भी कहना चाहता हूं।
As finance minister in Manmohan Singh during Narasimha Rao period, the contribution made to overcome the crisis what the country was facing, I know personally. At the same time, I was a member of the Lok Sabha. When he became the finance minister, I was sitting in the opposition side. I know what are all the steps: liberalization, privatization. If you go through my speeches, I might have deferred. That is a different matter. But the situation was so grave. At that time, 130 tons of gold was pledged to overcome the honor of the country. And his service to the nation will be remembered by the people, irrespective of any political differences. You will be remembered, and his service will be recognized for a long time.
प्रधानमंत्री माननीय मनमोहन सिंह जी
दुनिया में नहीं रहे, उनका भारतीय राजनीति के अंदर बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा। उन्होंने आर्थिक सामाजिक क्षेत्र के अंदर बड़े परिवर्तन किए। उनका योगदान देश हमेशा याद रखेगा। प्रधानमंत्री पद पर रहते हुए उन्होंने देश की आर्थिक सामाजिक प्रगति में योगदान दिया। समाज के अंतिम व्यक्ति के कल्याण में उनका योगदान याद रहेगा। उनकी क्षति देश के लिए बहुत बड़ी क्षति है। राजनीतिक जीवन में आदर्श मूल्य स्थापना के साथ उन्होंने ईमानदारी कर्मठता से कार्य किया, जो आने वाले सामाजिक राजनीतिक जीवन में कार्य करने वाले कार्यकर्ताओं को हमेशा उनका जीवन, उनके दर्शन और उनके किए गए कार्य मार्गदर्शन की भूमिका में रहेंगे। मैं उनकी क्षति को देश की क्षति मानता हूं। उनके परिवार के प्रति मेरी गहरी संवेदना है। उनके परिवार को शांति मिले, उनके परिवार में नया सामर्थ्य आए और ये दुख सहन करने की शक्ति परमात्मा दे। मैं उनके दुख से व्यक्तिगत रूप से भी अपनी शक्ति सभा में रहे और राज्यसभा में रहते हुए उनका योगदान, चाहे प्रतिपक्ष के नेता रहे हों, चाहे प्रधानमंत्री रहे हों, हमारे संसदीय मूल्यों में हमेशा याद रहेगा। ओम शांति।
Manmohan Singh was the greatest prime ministers of our country. It was Dr. Manmohan Singh who shaped this country into a global economic power. Today we are the 5th largest economy in the world. Shortly we are going to be the 4th largest economy in the world. And by 2030 we are going to be the 3rd largest economy in the world. And for entire this, his the foundation what he laid when Dr. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister, he being the Finance Minister, and then thereafter 10 years as the Prime Minister, has shaped a strong India, which is going.
See, it is between the death and the birth and the death. We don't know what destiny is. Destiny is not in our hand. But I am very proud to tell that though Manmohan Singh is no more, he is still alive. His contribution to the nation from a small common man who was striving for food, whatever he has made the act in the constitution, through the constitution, it can't be changed. In many governments could not change the Aadhaar, the unique identification card. All the people from thousands of years who were in the forests got their right on the Forest Right Act. On a health scheme, Asha workers. Then the right to education. All the common farmers, laborers who could not get payment, who could not go and do labor work in other fields, also was being included in Manrega. So it is a greatest achievement if I go and tell. So I have advised in Bangalore University, we are going to start a research center and a study center to all the students to work about, to teach about the economic, whatever the reforms he had created for the growth of the country. And he has laid down a big legacy in the Indian history.
Yesterday night, our former Prime Minister of this country, Manmohan Singh Ji's demise has put us in a very big pain. The contribution given to the country, not only the country, the world, in the economy field, reforms. Today is not with us, but in the world actually his contribution to the country. Always everybody will remember. He is a great son of India. Due to his age-related illness, he left us today. I pray the God to give his soul a peaceful journey to him. My deepest condolence to their family members. The pain which they are now, they wanted to take it. God has to give them the strength to come.
Actually, very sad for the country and very sad for the Congress party. Manmohan Singh Ji's life throughout, he demonstrates like one of the best statesmen of this country and one of the best administrators of this country. Basically, those who transform the life of the common people of the country through various schemes like Manrega. As far as Congress party is concerned, we lost one of our greatest leader. During his tenure as a Prime Minister of 10 years and Finance Minister of the 5 years, he demonstrated so many good governance in this country. Basically, this is a great loss for the country.
Any discussion happened in Congress party?
First of all, we are discussing with the government officers. Then we will talk about a plan.
मनमोहन सिंह जी देश के वो प्रधानमंत्री जिन्होंने देश को दुनिया के जो आर्थिक रूप से मजबूती करने के लिए फैसले होते हैं, एक वित्त मंत्री के रूप में और एक प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में देश को आर्थिक रूप से मजबूत करना, और देश में आज बहुत कुछ जो दिखाई दे रहा है वो हमारे रहे प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी की वजह से ही है कि जिस तरह बाजार और आर्थिक नीतियों पर फैसला लिया, उसी का परिणाम यह है कि आज हम दुनिया में बराबर पे खड़े हैं। एक ऐसा नेता और एक ऐसा अधिकारी और एक ऐसे प्रधानमंत्री जहां जानकारी के साथ साथ अर्थशास्त्री भी थे, उनके बारे में जो कहा गया कि कम बोलते थे, कम बोलना और जिस तरह के उन्होंने फैसले लिए हैं, वो फैसले आज बता रहे हैं कि कितनी सूझबूझ के साथ उन्होंने उस समय वो फैसले लिए थे। देश को उन्होंने हर क्षेत्र में बहुत बड़े पैमाने पर बदलाव लाने के फैसले लिए हैं। पूरा देश आज दुखी भी है और उनके पुराने भाषण से लेकर के पुरानी चीजों को याद कर रहा है। देश के एक अच्छे प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में हमेशा वो याद किए जाएंगे। इतिहास के पन्नों में जरूर चले गए वो, लेकिन वो देश के एक अच्छे प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में हमेशा जाने जाएंगे।
Well, you know, I have very many memories of Dr. Manmohan Singh. I was 32 years old when Dr. Manmohan Singh called me to his office in the Planning Commission, Yojana Bhavan, in September of 1986 and offered me a job. I was then in the Ministry of Industry and he wanted me to join the Planning Commission along with two other economic advisors, Rakesh Mohan and Arvind Virmani. So at the age of 32, I got this senior position in the Planning Commission thanks to Dr. Manmohan Singh. I worked with him in the Planning Commission and then I worked with him when he was Finance Minister. Then I worked with him when he was out of power in the Congress Party. Then I worked with him when he was Prime Minister. So for 36 years, you know, I've worked with him very, very closely, very intimately. Very many memories of our association. Well, what can I say? He led a full life. It was a full life, extremely full life, and it was an extraordinarily distinguished life. Chief Economic Advisor, Chief Economic Advisor, Finance Secretary, Member Secretary Planning Commission, Governor Reserve Bank of India, Deputy Chairman Planning Commission, Finance Minister, Prime Minister. I can't think of anybody in India who's had all these posts and filled them with the greatest of distinction. His finance ministership was transformative. He transformed the Indian economy. He was the technocratic master. P.V. Narasimha Rao, of course, was the political master. But Dr. Manmohan Singh was a technocratic sutradhar of the 1991 economic reforms, which transformed Indian trade, transformed Indian industry, and made India the global power that it has become today. As Prime Minister, revolutionary social legislation, Freedom of Information Act, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, Forest Rights Act, Right to Education Act, Food Security Act, Land Acquisition Act, revolutionary laws, reservations for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and OBCs in both public and private educational institutions. These are all, and of course, the Indo-US nuclear agreement, which completely enhanced India's global status. So he was a quiet man, self-effacing, but very dignified, he was the model of humility and integrity, never lost his cool. He was attacked, he was criticized by his political opponents, but he took them in his stride. And many of the initiatives that he had started got repackaged, rebranded and marketed by his successor. But Dr. Manmohan Singh didn't seem to mind. So he was very relaxed about it. So man of great dignity, man of great, very soft-spoken, didn't raise his voice. And let me say, in today's political context, a man who believed in the politics of consensus, bringing people together, listening to people. He listened more than he talked. And he had no ego. He had no desire to show to the world that I am Dr. Manmohan Singh, who has studied in Oxford, studied in Cambridge, got the Adam Smith Prize in 1956 in Cambridge University. So he was a distinctive, very inimitable, very distinctive contributions Dr. Manmohan Singh has made. He has inspired many economists, many civil servants, many people, and I think he's truly one of the gentle giants. I would call him the gentle giant of Indian politics.
ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.